Okay, so let's take a look at the centre lathe today. Various components. We've got the chuck here, and the chuck holds the workpiece, and you've got the tool post here, and the tool post holds the cutting tools. You've got the combination slide here, and you've got the cross slide here, and they're controlled down this side and up here. Let's start with safety. On this machine, you want to be wearing your goggles. Swarf flies off there, hits you in the eye, no more eyes. Always wear your goggles. Another safety feature, make sure that your workpiece is tight in the chuck and that you've taken the chuck key out. You don't want to turn this on and have the chuck key left in. Another bit of safety advice, this one's got a chuck guard. Bring your chuck guard down over the chuck so you don't accidentally bump into it. Other things to do, if you've got long hair, make sure it's tied back in a bungee. You don't want your long hair getting wrapped around that as it's spinning. If you've got any jewellery or anything, make sure that that's not hanging down, take that off, so nothing can fall into the workpiece while you're working on it. I'm going to show you a couple of procedures today, and the first thing we're going to start off with is facing off. So at the moment I've got a rough sawn surface here. I'm going to smooth that down by removing some waste material, by taking my cross slide through with the cutting tool and taking off some swarf. So let's just do that. So that's the first turning procedure, facing off. And you take the cutting tool across the face of the work. Now the second procedure is called parallel turning. That's where we're going to reduce the diameter of the workpiece. Okay, so I've now turned it down to a smaller diameter, which I wanted, and I've turned it down and left a step at this end. So that's step turning down to a step. One more turning procedure I want to show you today. In order to do this, we need to change the angle of the compound slide. So we turn that around, tighten back up, and this time we're going to cut at an angle, so we're going to taper turn it. Because that's put a nice taper on there, or chamfer. That's taken the sharp edge off so you won't cut yourself on that sharp edge. Now that's the end of the turning procedures, but let's say we want to put a nice grip on here. What we might want to do is knurl. So this is the knurling tool here. I'm going to put the knurling tool up against the work, okay, like so. But we need, when we're knurling, to change the speed to the slowest speed. So I'm going to adjust it down to 60 is the slowest on this machine. And when I turn this on now, I'll drive the knurling tool into the workpiece and it will put that textured grip on. There's a nice knurl on there. If I wanted to use this as a control knob on a guitar or something, I'd be able to hold on to that, get a good grip. Now I might want to put a hole in here or bore a hole in the end, in which case we're going to use the chuck on the tailstock And we're going to start off by using one of these. This is a centre drill. I can't start the drill off with a twist drill because it's long and it's flexible. I would never find the centre. So we use a centre drill. It's a lot stiffer and it allows me to find the centre of the workpiece. Open that up, bring it in, lock it off, change the speed back again. And now we'll bore in to find the centre. Okay, so that's me found the centre. I'll want to take that hole a lot deeper, so I'm going to remove the centre drill, replace it with high-speed twist drill. Okay, and as I drive the twist drill in, I've got a scale on the shaft here, so I can measure the depth of the hole from the scale on the tailstock. That's me bored it to the right depth. That hole now allows me to put a thread in, and I'll cover making threads in a different video. Okay, that's the centre lathe.